Good evening, Crusaders, and welcome to the first home match of the season for the Crusaders. Dominic is 1-0, and they will be battling against the also 1-0 Father Tolton Trailblazers tonight. So if you're looking for action, you are in the right place. Glad to have you back, folks. I'm here with my wonderful friend, Allie Herbert. My name is Max Williams, and we will be sticking with you guys tonight.
I'm so excited. This is our first game.
I know, right?
We haven't. Last time we were here, we were doing girls soccer at the end of the year, and it was so much fun. And I'm so excited to be doing soccer again at the start of this season.
I cannot wait. And as you can see, I am dressed for the occasion.
Okay, so
there was a little bit of communication, as you can see.
Yeah, I walked up and I see Max in his suit, and I'm like, okay, I just had practice ended 10 minutes ago. I was like, you could have let me know. Could have brought something to school.
I will, I'll take the blame for that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Making me look bad out here.
Right. Focus tonight is on the players, am I right? Let's hope for an amazing game. I'm sure there'll be plenty of goal scoring. Speaking of goal scorers, keep an eye out for freshman Johnny Petruso. Can we talk about last game for a second, Allie?
It was amazing. It was the only goal that game, 1-0, and freshman Johnny Petruso, he's coming into high school and obviously has some soccer skills and makes varsity first year and is already a key player to keep your eye out for. Starting strong for sure.
And you were there, Alex.
Yes, I was. It was an amazing goal. It was just out of the blue, too.
Yeah, and I think really what we're going to be looking for tonight is St. Dominic's identity. That goal was scored off an incredible counterattack.
Yes.
We'll talk about this more after prayer in a few minutes, folks. We'll be back in a few.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for the gift of this day and the gift of these young athletes. We thank you for the spirit of these schools and the unity that we share. We ask that you bless and keep safe all of us who are gathered here tonight as we ask this prayer in your name. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Now let's meet our starting lineup for tonight's contest. First, for the visiting Father Tolton Trailblazers. Number 2, Jacob Tipton. Number 3, Luke McBee. Number 4, Ryan Hewitt. Number 5, Patrick Yescott. Number 6, Lucas Boyer. Number 7, Jake Thornburg. Number 9, August Schultz. Number 10, Landon Petrie. Number 12, Bill Powers. Number 13, Stephen Becklar. And number 99, Alex Steffen. Trailblazers are coached by Connor Sanders. And now, for your St. Dominic Crusaders. Starting in goal, number 0, a senior Hayden Mylenburg. A senior, number 3, Brennan Gold. A senior, number 6, Owen Goldberg. A senior, number 7, Andrew Myers. A senior, number 9, Nathan Rui. A senior, number 10, Andrew Harper. A senior, number 11, Jack Quinn. A junior, number 13, Jack Lasada. A junior, number 15, Philip Hartenbach. A freshman, number 16, Johnny Petruso. And a senior, number 19, Henry Stabell. The Crusaders are coached by Greg Keller, assisted by Kevin Cooksey, Darren Ray, and Nick Blanky. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I ask that you all please rise, salute the flag, as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
Just before we took that break for prayer and the national anthem, we were talking about Johnny Petruso. And even though he didn't start last game, he just had that thought that he might be getting that start after that goal he scored. And, you know, he's got that spot now on the starting lineup. I was about to say right before we went on break, you know, it's going to be interesting to see St. Dominic's identity for the team this year. And the pace that they play at and their tactics.
Yeah, I've been talking to a lot of the soccer players, and you know, last year they lost a lot of forward goal-scoring players that were really dear to the team, and they still have amazing, strong players on this team, as you can see in the last game and in the upcoming games. But it's exciting to see because they're going to have to learn how to play differently with these new players and without those stars from last year.
100%. No Jake Karolzak, no Jimmy Doherty, but you see that number 9, Nate Gruey, as he kicks off the ball. He'll be a definite star player on this team. Quick start off the bat for the Crusaders as they try to find Jack Schwerin over there down on the left-hand flank.
Goal! What was that? The first 10 seconds, Max?
A quick start for the Crusaders as Drew Harper takes advantage of a turnover in Father Tolton's back third. Great play from the Crusaders.
That was crazy. That was, I mean, they just took that right up the field. Drew Harper finished that perfectly to the right corner of the net. That is an amazing way to start off their second game. And honestly, Father Tolton, they won their last game 6-1, and Dominic only winning 1-0 against Vianney on Saturday. And they seemed like they'd be a pretty good competitor until that very first 10 seconds of this game.
I know, right? Wow. We were definitely wrong about the lack of firepower for the Crusaders. We mentioned that moments ago. Schwerin is going to lose control of that ball as it's going to go out for the first goal kick of the match today. Well, I think it's safe to say that the Crusaders are in control early on. What an impressive start. You know that's what Coach Keller was looking for at the beginning of this game.
And it does make it a little bit easier. Today is a bit better temperature than it was on Saturday. Saturday felt like 110 degrees. They were dropping like every 2 seconds, leg cramps and overheating for water breaks.
Yeah, hopefully a little bit better conditions out here tonight as night begins to fall. Crusaders just going to pass it around the back as Myers gives out. Just keeping possession here as the Crusaders try to find a path. Kicks that one out to the right flank. Stepped up to the ball.
Aiden Milam, which is seen side. Shots on goal, and one of them making it in with literally the first 10 seconds. That was very impressive. And like you said, the midfield's doing an awesome job carrying up the field and getting into the good spots. And our forwards working hard to just finish that one out. Like you said, we did just because it was this defense.
Schwerin at the top of the box, goes for goal! Oh! Jack Schwerin with the phenomenal finish.
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful cross by Phil Hartenbach, just over the top of Petruso's head, but they kept it going, and Schwerin, beautiful kick into the left, bottom left of the goal.
The assist by Owen Gober right there, found his man, and Schwerin did the rest. Brilliantly placed into the bottom left-hand corner. Nothing number 99, the keeper, could do about that. You could have 3 goalies in the net and they wouldn't have stopped that one.
That was a beautiful spot.
And with this 2-goal lead, the Crusaders are really in the driver's seat. You have the feeling that from here, I mean, it's really, the pressure is now on Father Tolton. They've got to make it here.
Schwerin pulling it upfield, up to right field.
It's going to be a throw-in for Father Tolton, just to keep it in play over there. That's going to be number 19, Henry Bell.
Back to Stabell.
Harper finds Lafada into Hartenbach.
The cross.
Petruso! What a save by the keeper. Petruso almost found his second goal of the season right there with a header. Gober in possession. Shot blocked. Harper retrieves it and just plays it out to Stabell. Crusaders looking dangerous here. Stabell takes it into the box. Pass one. Can't get through on goal.
That was an impressive header by Petruso down there, but that great save by number 99 on Father Tolton.
Turned it away with one hand. Stefes with an incredible save. He had to make that. Otherwise, it would have been 3-0. That is really, that would really been grim for Father Tolton. Gober chests it down and looks for a man. A little bit of miscommunication there, but the Crusaders will take it downfield. Petruso looking for a cross. Finds Harper. Harper carries it into the box, whips it in. Gruy off the post, turned onto the woodwork by Stefes, his second phenomenal save of the game. The Crusaders are just pounding the box, crossing it. It seems like non-stop.
These Crusaders are just exploding with energy right now. The ball has barely reached our side, just over with the goal kicks and the headers that impressively 99 Stefes has saved. Just really just show how much that they want this and they're ready to win this game.
Back to Schultz. Over to Myers. Gober. Back to Schultz. Harper. Backheel to Gruy. Back to Harper.
Loses it there for a second.
Tries to find Gruy with the backheel and manages to get to him. Good clearance by Father Tolton to get rid of that cross. Crusader throwing. Gravenhorst gets it into Harper. And a poor touch there means it's going to be a Father Tolton goal kick. Plenty of men in the box right there, Allie, if they could have found the right pass.
It was almost there. You saw Drew Harper with that. They put it right through the space. Gruy put it right through the space for him, and he just had to give it back. A little wrong touch there on the foot. Lafada loses it there for a second. Tolton has possession.
Great tackle right there. Martinbach. Gober, 50-50 ball, wins it. Schultz under pressure. Back to the keeper. Sometimes it's easiest to play the way you're looking, and that's what happened right there. Myers looking for a man. Gruy. Harper in possession. Sly footwork right there, just loses it. Gober goes in for the challenge, unsuccessful. Tolton trying to get it out of the back. Great tackle right there as the Crusaders will get possession back.
Ooh.
Gruy loses it. Tolton will just decide to clear it. Miscommunication between Myers and Hartenbach.
Loses the ball. Tolton has possession. Tolton pulls left field.
Michael Holliday just beat there on that possession. He has been subbed into the game, not one of our starters, but Michael Holliday did play a very influential role in the last game for the Crusaders. He almost could have scored the go-ahead goal. That was the rebound that led to Johnny Petruso's golden chance. But now he has a chance to prove himself again in this game, as Alex Stefes will come out to pick that one up. He can take his time here. He doesn't want to give the ball away just quite yet, Stefes. Great attempt right there from Lafada to win the ball. Poor header by Gober, but Lafada just gets it right back.
Pass back to Schultz. Carries it up right field.
Gravenhorst back to Schultz. Myers.
Taking the space.
Myers is definitely confident on his feet, and you saw him bring the ball up right there as Gravenhorst looks for a cross. Harper.
Right in the box. Oh.
And Harper is brought down within the 6-yard box. No penalty decision by the ref. Looks like they got a good chunk of him right there.
Yeah.
That could have been a golden opportunity.
Yeah, for a penalty kick, I for sure thought that that's what was going to happen.
Schwerin in possession. Takes on number 9.
Good footwork there.
Goes for goal.
99. There's some slippery fingers right there. I thought he was going to lose it there. He finally caught it.
Stefes couldn't hold on to the ball right away. You thought the Crusaders might have been able to get that rebound. Great decision, honestly, by Schwerin to go for the near post right there. He almost snuck it past him. This pass by Tolton. Schwerin looks for the through ball to Gruy. Way too much on it. Just a little bit of miscommunication there from those two forwards.
.99 taking his time.
Hartenbach letting that one go through. Wins the header. Lafada over Schwerin. Schwerin under pressure. Pass 1. Decides to distribute it over to Gober. Horst looks for options. Takes the easy one. Holiday to Gober. For the top. Gruy running onto it. Almost a nice flick up there by the Tolton defender. Goes out for a Dominic throw. And we will have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 substitutions for the Crusaders right here. And folks, part of my production crew is notifying me that we do have some weather coming in.
Oh boy.
Thanks, JJ, for letting us know. Look at him over, so resourceful.
He looks like the weatherman over there. He's got the whole radar.
Yeah.
Radar coming up.
And that one rolls out for another Tolton throw. Holiday just going to keep it in. Hopefully this game will continue and the weather won't be too severe. We've got some red and yellow in the radar, but it looks like that's staying a little north for now. The Crusaders now inside of the box looking for a chance.
Down to Ben Easterbrock, who just came in, number 12. Straight into the
shot.
box. What a goal!
Number 17, Aiden Juania. Bravo for the Crusaders.
Yeah. Amazing assist by Ben Easterbrock. He carried that up left field into the box, had some pressure on him, got it around those Tolton players, defenders, and straight into number 17's possession, hands and tapped it right in. It was a perfect goal.
And you couldn't ask for more if you were Coach Keller right now. He brought on some of those fresh legs, and they immediately paid off. 3-0 Crusaders. Now his father Tolton will rush towards that ball. Myers battles.
And wins it up to Casey Sox.
Sox bringing this one along the touchline. Looks for a man, finds Gober. Gober, one of the few players that is still out there in our group of starters over the holiday. Holiday to Gober. Sox in possession. Mr. Brock back to Gober. Gober's so calm in possession.
Yes.
Despite the pressure that he's constantly feeling from the Father Tolton defense, he's able to take 1, 2 touches and just get it to that open man. Phenomenal.
His execution of every touch that he just endures is almost, it's incredible.
Easterbrock ran on to that last pass and couldn't quite get there. This ball is played over the top, but straight to Myers, who just lets it roll right out for a Crusader throw. Long throw over to Chase Freeze-Meyer. Great ball to open up the field over to Holiday. Holiday takes it through the middle. Miscommunication there. Steffes with a big boot out, trying to find his winger right there.
Easterbrook lets it rolls out for Crusader throw in. Straight to Sox.
Myers back to Milenbush. Now Aiden Milenbush hasn't seen too much action. Much less than he saw at Vianney.
I think I was counting. That was his 3rd touch of the game so far.
Good clearance by Father Tolton. Milenbush had his first career clean sheet, his first varsity clean sheet last outing against Vianney with 4 saves as well. So
he did an outstanding job. They were incredible saves. One was hit right into the bottom right corner.
this one's whipped in. Tried to get the rebound right there, but Steph has grabs it down. That could have been dangerous.
Yeah.
Caught us and the Father Tolton defense by surprise.
Goal kick. Header by Easterbrook. Beautiful. And up to Owen Dover.
Dover in possession. Tries to roll that ball through 2 defenders and lost it. Great tackle from Gober, sends it out for a Tolton throw. Coach Keller is definitely not afraid to give his starters some rest. This is almost an entirely different team than we saw at the very beginning of the game, but they are still bossing it around on the pitch. They are not afraid to get in there and show what they've got, despite starting out on the bench.
Yeah, one thing I did notice last game is I didn't recognize most of the players this year just because there's so many underclassmen that are playing too, that are starting and playing. And as you can see, they have just as much skill as the upperclassmen and those who have been on the team for a long time.
That's right, really making an impact. And that just goes to show the depth of this Crusader roster. That's going to help them get through this long season ahead. Tolton now in possession. Great job right there to just muscle him off and win the ball back. Number 17, Juanita, in possession. Looking for a second goal of the game. Loses it right there, but
sort of gets it back.
Yeah,
pass to the goalie. I think Steph is a little tired. He's got a lot of action this game from the Crusader offense.
A lot of pressure on just one man. You have to feel like he feels responsible for a lot of these goals, but it's really just been a phenomenal performance from the Crusaders. Reception by Tolton. They will take it down the field. Pass back, and a big through ball over the top. Easterbrook tracking it down. He lets it roll out. Sox now with him. Through ball into Gruey.
Ooh.
Great stop right there from Steffes.
Connor Myers with some pressure.
Steffes showed some phenomenal speed right there to stop Gruey from getting to that ball first. Good interception by Tolton, now going on the counter. Through ball. Great interception right there from Gravenhorse to stop that counter. As the game has gone on, Tolton has had a few more chances. Those are going to come, but the Crusaders have still done a great job, I feel, at limiting those chances and putting a halt to these attacks.
Yeah, you've seen them have a bit more pressure on our side of the field, but still our Crusaders defense not letting anything get by them too much.
Great flick over the head of Juanilla right there. Phenomenal footwork, and now he is controlling the tempo, passing it back to the center.
Number 24, Connor Myers. Not to be confused with Drew Myers. Yes, they are brothers on the same team.
And both great skill. One a senior and one a freshman. Drew Myers, number 7, is the senior. He's going to be a phenomenal center back going forward for this Dominic defense. But Connor Myers, the freshman, has shown that he really has some skills.
Yeah.
So, I think it's just in the blood, I guess.
Tolton free kick, but almost immediately Crusader possession.
Myers back to Gober. Gober breaks the ankles of the Tolton defense right there. Through ball in. Neither Holiday nor Gruey can find their way onto the end of that pass. Boy, Steffes will be happy to have a break in about 15 minutes when we go to halftime. He's going to punt that one over towards his right back. Easterbrook going up for the header.
Just missed it, but still Crusader possession throw-in.
We're going to have a stop on that throw so that Dominic can make some more subs. Tolton also going with a quick switch right here. Looks like Gober will finally get a much-needed rest after he has been putting in the work so far. Connor Myers will also take a seat on the bench.
And number 4, George Morrow coming in.
Offsides called on the Crusaders. Line judge is going to lift that flag up. And this is going to be a Father Tolton free kick in their own third.
Score still 3-0. Crusaders. Hasn't changed much in the last couple minutes. But still you see that incredible energy and performance by the Crusaders to just keep that possession almost the entire game.
That's right. Holiday trying to win it right there, unsuccessful. Big through ball straight to the feet of Grabenhorst. Takes it back.
Grabenhorst with the space.
Bolts down the sideline. He's got options.
From defense to forward, real quick.
Great clearance there by Father Tolton. Juanilla was on the opposite end of that cross. He is looking for his brace this game. He scored earlier off that assist from Easterbrook on the third Crusader goal that we've seen tonight.
Looks like there's a bit of a Tolton injury, number 13. He's walking it off though. Seems to be leading the game right now. Number 13, Tyler Stevens.
Yep, Tyler Stevens, the senior for Father Tolton, will go ahead and have a seat on the bench as number 8. August Schultz is going to come onto the pitch. Here comes the cross. Myers, back over to Juanilla. Crusaders fighting for possession in the box. Juanilla, what a save by Steffes. He was hungry for his second, but he just couldn't get it through with that angle.
It was almost Juanilla could have gone in for a second try, the slippery fingers again, but Steffes really jumped on that ball and got possession of it.
That's right. He wasn't going to let any Crusaders snatch up that rebound on that possession. As Rui takes on the defense. Free kick for Dominic. This is Dominic's first free kick of the game.
Right at the 20-yard line.
It'll be interesting to see who takes this. It looks like Sox is standing behind the ball at the moment.
Yes.
Will he go for goal? Is the question.
Yes.
A shot and just wide of the post. The elevation was just about perfect. Just couldn't hit the target right there. Steffes, no chance at getting to that one if he managed to get it on target. Not a bad delivery from Sox. The substitution in midfield. He's played a solid game so far. That would have really been the nail in the coffin as we approach halftime for Crusaders.
Rui with a header right off the goal kick.
Sox, great setup. Looks for his options.
Cross to Gravenhorst.
Brilliant job finding the space right there. Gravenhorst knows when the right time is to come up. He's looking to put it in the box.
Cross into the
Great
box.
pass. The shot.
Oh!
Just over. Bouncing off the bottom of the goalpost. That one gave you the illusion that it went in.
Set on top of the net.
Steffes with the goal kick. Tolton desperately finding at a chance for possession here. Loses it there. Good touch. Trying to keep it away from him.
Number 9, August Schultz carries it up with Tolton possession.
Easterbrock finds Myers. Friesmeyer with the ball. Crusaders making plenty of runs. Friesmeyer finds Holiday. Looking to play it in.
Ooh, just a missed pass there by Lafada in midfield.
Bonilla just couldn't control it enough to get that shot on goal. That's going to roll on out for a goal kick.
Lafada's had an amazing game today.
That's right. He's seen a lot of the pitch, and he has made his mark on the game today. Plenty of possession for Lafada. He's done a great job delivering the ball to all of his teammates.
Yes, he's seen a lot of the action in this game today.
Yeah, the shot from distance blocked. Still a chance for the Crusaders. Tolton's just going to clear that out. Just about 8 minutes to go before half. Crusaders toss it in. Sox looking for options, turns it back. Lafada has space. Shot from Lafada.
Field goal.
Too high right there.
Field goal number 3.
Little ambitious effort from Lafada, but you can't blame him. His team's up, and that would have been spectacular.
He took that shot from like the 25-yard line too.
That's right. Sox wins the header. Easily wins it.
Lafada with possession.
Holiday can't quite keep it under control. Finds Gruy.
Getting close in box. Just missed it for a goal kick.
George Morrow right there on the ball. Seen too much from him today, but still plenty of game left. We will have a St. Dominic substitution right now, as it looks like Nate Gruy will take his first seat on the bench. New striker for the first time this game. That's going to be number 21, Caden Pickens. Now, as the sole striker for St. Dominic, Lafada tries to play it up over the top, not high enough. Looking to win it back, though.
Tolton with the possession, carrying it upfield.
Lafada over to Holiday. Holiday cuts inside. Great tackle right there from the defender. Lafada back on the ball. Holiday out to Gravenhorst.
Gravenhorst with the cross.
Whips it in.
A little too far for any Crusader to get action on that.
Brock looking for his chance to whip it in. Facing Sox. Takes a touch, goes for goal. Wide and a bit high on that one.
That was a torpedo. Not quite into what we wanted it to be in.
Poor touch by the Tolton midfielder. Juania on the ball, looking for a shot. Keeps possession, turns it back to Lafada. Sox. Easterbrook, he would have been in there if he had
just
settled
missed
it. That ball took a wild bounce right before it hit him.
Those missed opportunities are such a disappointment, especially for the players who they want it so bad. You can see it on their faces when it doesn't happen for them.
Exactly, and Easterbrook being at that left back position right now, he's got to choose the moments when he goes forward. That time, not a bad decision, just couldn't execute. Tolton now looking to make some sort of attack. Cleared by Gravenhorst. With 4 minutes left, Allie, Tolton needs to get something going right before half just so that they can get a little bit of a morale boost.
Yeah, they really need to show some possession skills and some possession just energy, because without that, they're not going to have any chances to even perform or show the Crusaders that they need someone to fight against. Because right now, Crusaders have had all the control and all the power and momentum, and that's why the score is still 3-0.
And you know, if Tolton could just get one clear chance, they would be feeling much better about this game. Through ball into the box. That ball is going to roll out of bounds. Call is going to be a goal kick. There was a little bit of a debate on whether it was a corner or a goal kick. Appears to be Father Tolton ball. Lafada, no.
Right into Crusader possession. Casey Sox takes it up.
Over the top. The shot and just wide.
Juania with an incredible game so far with that third goal from assist Ben Easterbrook, and almost there getting another one.
And he just lost his balance there on that shot. First time on the volley, your chances aren't very high, but when you can't get that balance correct, almost impossible to score that. Gravenhorst now throwing it in. Pickens with the tussle right there. And folks, it's starting to sprinkle a little bit here at Crusader Stadium. Brilliant footwork right there. He goes to ground, and that's going to be another Crusader free kick. Will it be Sox again?
Tolton's playing a little tricky game there. These free kicks are pretty close to the goal already. They're going to have to start showing some defense skills, or one of these from Casey Sox is going to go in.
And for this free kick, looks like we have Sox and Lafada behind the ball.
Which one is going to get it?
Lafada steps up. Just over. Similar free kick attempts from both Lafada and Sox. They each had their go at free kicks. You wonder if Myers will get his chance to get on the end of one. Myers, I know, had one free kick opportunity during that game against Vianney on Saturday morning. He might find his way into that free kick rotation this game.
George Morrow with some more action on the field.
Yeah, he's been getting physical out there, seeing a little bit more of the ball as this half winds down. What'd I say, Allie? Here's Myers on this free kick, whipping it in, back post. No Crusader could get their head on that one.
Great header for Tolton, though.
Through ball. Great header by Friesmeyer. Physical play by Casey Sox. He's going to get penalized for that one. Father Tolton free kick. They got to hurry this up a little bit if they want to get something going before half.
With 40 seconds left on the clock, free kick up in Father Tolton possession. Quickly turns, fighting for the ball, and
great pressing by Dominic here. Not many options for Tolton. 20 seconds in the half. Crusaders relentless in this pressure. Great win by Juanilla. Can they get an attack right here?
7 seconds on the clock.
The shot and just wide. That's going to do it for the first half here, folks, as the Crusaders will take the bench elated after their first half performance. They couldn't have asked for better, Allie.
You see all the relentless just passion in the Crusaders. They took that from all the way on by Aiden Mylenbush, their goalie, all the way up into almost a scoring play within the last 7 seconds of the game, just wide of the goal. But yeah, 3-0, amazing half for the Crusaders. Tolton's really going to need to step up and find their groove, honestly.
That's right. The pressure is Father Tolton as they'll go into their halftime huddle. Honestly, Allie, I'd say the name of the game today has been possession.
Yes.
You know, the Crusaders came off and just scored that goal right off the bat. Harper getting on the scoreboard almost immediately after kickoff, and that let the Crusaders just kind of ease up a little bit. You know, I talked to a couple of players before the game. Dominic definitely had the upper hand going into this match, but, you know, you can't win unless you score.
Exactly.
And so once they had that very first opportunity that they put away, all the pressure kind of comes off their shoulders and is placed onto Tolton's back line especially. I mean, they were just getting bombarded in that first half.
Yeah, and I think when you score just that quickly within a game, it also just fills you up with more excitement and more energy and more like eagerness to like keep going, and it's like you're unstoppable, and you can really see that with the Crusader team right now in just this entire first half, and you just haven't been able to see that with the Father Tolton team. They have barely been able to get it on to our side of the field, and just knowing that and having that pressure on them, it definitely makes the game a bit harder and harder to just hold possession or even have opportunities, because most of the time it's just us seeing the Crusaders putting perfect footwork around them and getting the chances. There's been countless shots on goal for the Crusaders and zero for Father Tolton. And in order for them to even have any chance, any sort of chance at winning this game or even closing the gap, they're really going to need to just pull it together, work as a team, and find that possession. Like you said, Max, possession is the key to this game.
Agreed. Can you narrow down a player of the half, Allie? What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I'd say Schwerin did really good at the beginning, and then he took his break. I'm trying to think of who else I could name. I don't know. Juanilla did pretty good.
He coming off the bench, definitely an instant impact. I gotta argue for Gober coming out of the start.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Gober.
Yes. Now, of course, the reason it's so hard to decide right now is because, I mean, what an overall great performance from all the players. But Gober, he made such an impact on those first couple of minutes, immediately jumping out to the start, controlling the tempo of the game. He demanded the ball from his teammates and then facilitated that offense, getting the ball to his attackers, getting that assist that he had.
I think even just being in his position, midfield, it's very difficult to just, keep that possession, especially when you're having all this pressure constantly from your defense and the forwards, from just just from Father Tolton. He's working his way around that footwork that we're seeing out there. It's unstoppable, and he's able to, pass it up, cross it, put through balls up to his forwards, and he really is giving those plays and giving the rest of his teammates those opportunities where you've seen scored 3 goals. And he really is the start of all of it. I totally agree with you. Gober is the one to watch and definitely the player of the half.
And as we look out the windows here, folks, it is starting to rain a little bit. We'll see how that affects both teams going forward from here. You'll see a few slips, you'll see a few slides, and that when that happens, through balls get past the defense. Defenders take a tumble, and all of a sudden you've got a golden opportunity on goal. And so that's going to be, I think, the main theme of this second half is dealing with the weather conditions.
With the weather.
How are these players going to handle it?
Hopefully there is nothing any more severe than just rain. We don't want anything happening. I don't remember when this was, but I remember we were watching a soccer game. I think it was last year, and the tornado sirens went off, and it was crazy, and we all had to leave, and then the game, had to get rescheduled, and it was just a disaster. And I was like, oh my gosh. I think that was when we first started just live streaming, and I remember I had all the gear, and I was trying to pick it up. I was trying to put it together, put it in the book bag, and I was running because it was pouring, and the tornado sirens are going off, and I literally thought I was gonna die, and it was crazy. So hopefully none of that happens tonight.
Well, knock on wood, Allie. I sure hope you didn't just jinx us, folks. We're gonna go on break here for a couple minutes. We're gonna catch our breaths. Get a drink, and folks, why don't you take a little snack break, get some popcorn, and prepare for the show that we will call second half.
Yes.
See you in a few, folks. Welcome back, folks, to the second half of action here at Crusaders Stadium. Little bit of rain, but that's not stopping us for now. The only thing that might cause that to change is a little bit of lightning as the game goes on.
Lightning, 30 minutes. We have to wait 30 minutes, and if 25 minutes go by and another strike, it's 30 more minutes.
Exactly, so we'll definitely be mindful of that.
Like we said, we're really going to see in the second half if the rain causes any changes to the just playing and the passes and it going through, and seeing if the rain is causing the slippery and a mess and anything in that sort.
Gruey runs onto a through ball and looks for a cross. Great catch by Alex Steffes. That's a quick start by the Crusaders, and it looks like they're wanting to come off to a hot start with Gruey, Schwering, and Harper all out there on the field at once. This is almost identical to how they started. They've got Gober back out there, Petruso. I think it actually is the same starting lineup. Gruey.
Cross to Gruey.
Great tackle right there.
Lafada.
High and wide by Lafada. That one's going to hit the wall
That
of the
was
Oak
a
Grove.
launch. He launched that ball.
You know, right out of the gates, though, Crusaders have already had some great opportunities to begin with. They're getting the ball in the box. They're getting some shots off, and even though they're not on goal, that's how you start, folks. They're looking to get back in the driver's seat starting this second half. Gober. Gruey back to Grober. Oh, barely gets to that ball, but can't quite control it. That's going to roll out for a Father Tolton goal kick.
Great sprint by Crusader player on that left field. Yeah, like you said, Max, Tolton's definitely going to have to come out here in second half and show some possession skills. And right now it's still looking pretty similar to the first half with Crusaders taking a lead.
Schwering. Looks over the top to Gruey. Can't get it through. Gets it back, though. A touch inside. Schwering almost finds Gruey right there. Stabell backs off of that.
Missed opportunity from the Crusader forwards with Tolton possession.
Schwering aggressive in that tackle.
Ooh.
Tricked by number 10 on Father Tolton. Great footwork right there.
That was number 10, Landon Petrie.
Great tackle by Gober. Finds Schwering. He's got options. Down the line to Gruey. Not enough pace. Won by Petruso. Poor touch right there. Luckily, it'll roll on out of bounds. For a Crusader throw-in, Stabell will walk over and pick that one up.
Stabell with the through ball up to Harper and back to Lafada.
Myers. Petruso wins it. Gober.
Up to number 9, Gruey.
Harper.
In the box.
Takes it past one, looks for a cross. Couldn't tell if that was off the defender or not. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick.
Looked like it was off the defender for me.
From this angle, I mean, those kill me, honestly. It's hard to tell sometimes. Another goal kick for Steffes. Steffes, I wouldn't be surprised if he was feeling demoralized after letting in 3 in the first half, but he put in the work. Though not all those goals were his fault, and he made some phenomenal saves, so he needs to keep his head up going into the second half. Every time I say demoralized, I give you heat for it.
I mean, yeah, he definitely has had a lot of action this game.
Cross into Gruey. Great chance right there from the Crusaders. Almost missed out on some of the action right there. Talking about my demoralized word choice right there. Steffes will punt this one out. Gober with the header. Petruso, maybe the rain is getting to him. He's just having a hard time getting that first touchdown right now.
Schwerin with the pressure. Father Tolton carries it up, left field.
Good touch by Myers to intercept it. Pressure from Tolton. Great effort from Lafada, but ultimately Tolton will come away with it.
That's going to be a Tolton free kick right there.
Ref's going to say that Schultz caught his ankle on that last challenge. Tolton now with their first set piece of the game. Let's see what they can do here. They don't want to get caught out by a counterattack because you know this Crusader offense. They've got the speed to get right back at them. Number 7 whips it in. Mylenbush the punch. Flicked back over. Just wide. That would have been something.
That would have been, yeah. Thought that one was going in from this angle for a second.
And you know Mylenbush wanted to punch it just a little bit further than that.
Yeah. Looks like Mylenbush is limping back.
He may have got a little contact with that 50-50 ball in the box. Takes a lot of courage to go up and punch the ball as a keeper, but that is what it takes. Schwerin now in possession. Looks for the big through ball into Petruso. Intercepted. Now Harper has the ball. Looking for options. Tried to step past number 9. Great tackle by Father Tolton. Great block, and now this will be Father Tolton throwing.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out for Mylenbush back there. Hopefully he's not too hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll just be able to walk this one off. We hope that nothing serious happens this early in the season, but, you know, it's just something to be prepared for. Gober past one defender. Great touch. Looks for an opportunity to cross. Petruso can't get to that one.
Tolton defenders kick that out, but possession from the Crusaders again.
Tolton clears this one back up the field. There you have it. Harper slips due to the rain. Crusaders better be careful out there as the game progresses. Harper past one. Gruey back to Gruey. The 1-2 pass.
Oh,
great
that was
stop
beautiful.
by Steffes. The ball movement is
Just
impeccable.
yeah.
The Crusaders are moving it back and forth, and that's how
Yeah,
you get
it
goal
really
scoring
is like they
opportunities.
can read their minds. I mean, it was just back and forth, through ball, and that was a good execution. Just
Schwerin with a physical challenge there on the touchline. Ruled as a Tolton throw-in. Tries to get that ball through. Schultz is going to stop it. Stabell in a tussle over here with number 1. Tolton maintains possession. Stabell gets his revenge by intercepting there. Schultz has Mylenbush. That's going to go out for a Father Tolton corner.
that's the first one we've seen, I think, from Father Tolton.
I believe you are right, Allie. It'll be interesting to see how they handle this set piece. And it looks like Father Tolton will make a substitution. Let's see if this will have an impact on the next play right here. In swinging corner. Whipped in. Mylenbush with the punch. That's going to roll out for a Father Tolton throw-in. Well handled by the
Yeah.
St. Dominic goalkeeper right there, Aiden Mylenbush. Still under a little bit of pressure here with Father Tolton in possession.
You know, Max, they definitely have progressed in this half, just seeing that they've been able to keep up with the Crusaders a little bit more in with possession in the second half, having a little bit more scoring opportunities.
That's right. They are not afraid to get up in the attack. They're pushing the ball onto the opposing side. And you see a little bit of extra hustle right there as the Father Tolton forward goes up against Aiden Mylanbush. Tries to contest him there. It's going to be a foul. Ref will have a word with him. But, you know, as a Father Tolton coach, you can't be upset with that. He's putting the hustle in, and that's what it's going to take.
Schultz up to LaFada. LaFada up to Stabell. Stabell takes a space up right field.
Thought about a cross. He's going to take it a little further against two men.
2v1 right now.
Stabell still with it in the box now.
Back to Schwerin.
Schwerin up against not two but three defenders. LaFada to Petruso. Gober. LaFada. Poor touch by Petruso. Back to Myers in defense. Schultz. Through ball into Petruso. Too much on it. Schultz and Myers are constantly looking for that through ball to play into their attackers. They're really looking to be those playmaking center backs. They can not only receive the ball and pass it between the back, but also start a little offense and push that tempo. Send the ball upfield.
They see the whole field. They know what's going on, and they're definitely the eyes of the team, and that's just a great attribute of defense and just being able to help out their team.
The cross in from Hartenbach. Too much on it, and that's going to be a goal kick. I totally agree with you, Allie. That is a valuable asset to have playmaking defenders. And you know, it just takes one well-timed run. All of a sudden you're in, the defense is caught off guard, and you could have a goal.
Yes. Goal kick out for number 99.
Hartenbach lets it roll. LaFada brings it back inside for Gober. No substitutions yet for the Crusaders. Their starters still on the pitch in this second half. I'll be interested to see when Keller decides to go for those first substitutions.
Up to Gober with a beautiful cross.
Petruso running onto it. Can't quite keep it down. Good clearance from Tolton. And Petruso will now play it back. Harper in the corner. Trying to find an open window here. He finds the cross. Gober back over to Schwerin. The 1-2. Schwerin looking to cross it.
Just a little too far out of reach.
Dinked past the defender, but he can't run back onto it. Harper at the top of the box. LaFada. LaFada has it again. The 1-2. Just couldn't keep his balance there. Gruy couldn't keep possession.
But you see those offensive plays, the 1-2, just constantly happening over and over again. They definitely are eager to get it, and one of these eventually will work out and go in for another goal.
Tiki-taka at its finest, Allie. Those one-touch passes just bouncing from attacker to attacker. Harper. Takes it inside, finds his right back. Stabell with a second cross. Harper just took a bad bounce. If Harper could have settled that one a little better, maybe could have had a goal-scoring opportunity. Gober.
A little slip there with the water.
He had to take that risk there after slipping. Didn't want to be caught out and just fouled. Father Tolton right there. Running onto this ball, number 3. Can't get it past Schultz. It almost looked like it bounced back off the Father Tolton winger.
It's going to be another corner kick for
Ref
them.
decides corner.
Number 7, Jake Thornburg, taking the corner for Tolton.
And that same left winger, number 3.
Luke McBee.
He'll go ahead and take a seat on the bench as we have some more substitutions for Father Tolton. With just under 25 minutes to go, things are getting desperate. A big leap up for the header right there. They almost found their man back post. That would have changed.
I'm telling you, they definitely have had more scoring opportunities, and they're showing a bit more teamwork in offense, in their offense skill base. It's making for a little bit better of a game to watch.
Agreed. Father Tolton just trying to get something going as the game comes to a close. Schultz over to Sabel.
Oh, Sabel just out of reach. Could be the water, but it'll be a Father Tolton throw-in.
Tolton in possession in the opposing third. Poor touch. Gives the ball up to Harper. Crusaders on the break. Petruso runs on to a brilliant through ball by Harper. Decides to hold it back.
Great cross to Schwerin.
Tries to find Gruey there. It's so hard to put the right amount of weight on it on this wet turf right now. You can tell how much it's raining just by how wet the player's hair is on the field.
I was going to say that. Must feel a little refreshing, though.
Yeah, definitely. I think the rain has probably helped them cool off a little bit, as it was a little warm earlier. Gober tries to play it over the top, but Schwerin will pick up the pieces.
Good touch with that pressure from Tolton.
Petruso!
Straight into the goalie's hands, unfortunately.
Great hands right there from Steffes.
Great attempt by Petruso, though. Trying to get that second goal of the season already in the second game.
Schultz goes up for the header. Now it's up to Myers. The ball
it just
won't
keeps
get out of the air. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Harper.
Great interception right there from Harper. Sticks out a foot and grabs the ball.
Back to Schultz. Up to Lafada.
Tries to play that into Petruso. Tolton in possession. Gober constantly enforcing that pressure. That one's going to go out for a Crusader throw.
Poor touch there by Father Tolton from the Tolton goalie. Up for a Crusader throw-in.
And now Jack Schwerin will take a seat on the bench as number 22, Evan Cornett, comes onto the field.
Is this the first time we're seeing Evan Cornett this game?
It is the first time this game. Petruso fighting relentlessly for that ball, puts in the cross. Gruey can't get enough behind it. Great effort, never giving up there in the corner. Johnny Petruso won the ball back and whipped in a near perfect ball. Gruey just couldn't get the momentum on that header. Schultz, header back, great ball by Myers.
Harper with the pressure against Tolton.
And Lafada and Harper with
Great
that tag team right there. You turn around and the other one is right on your heels.
Up to Cornett.
We're just seeing all around great pressing by this Dominic side right now. It seems like they never get tired, and they just have more life to them, it seems like, this game. Stabell putting the body on number 27. Wins it and plays it to Gober. Now Harper. Good footwork. Tries to play that one through.
A little slip there by Harper.
Good touches right there from number 7. Ultimately, it winds up back at the keeper. Poor touch right there. Petruso unable to get it, but it will be a St. Dominic throw-in. Gober looks for a man. Throws it into Harper, who takes a touch past the defender and whips it into the back post.
Oh, just missed that by the attackers on the Crusader side.
Gober with the body feints right there, tricked his defender, and now Harper has it on the edge of the box.
Nice footwork by
Hartenbach
Harper.
couldn't do anything there, but it is back to Harper. Fake shot. Continues to dribble. Petruso loses it.
Crusaders still in possession. Lafata back to Myers.
Schultz. Stabell. The cross. Petruso just ran a little past it. Stabell played that one a little bit behind him. Good touch from Schultz. Runs onto it. Continues to take it down the sideline, but can't save it from going out of bounds.
Great run there by Schultz, though. Taking charge of just the chance and the opportunity to get it upfield and maybe a chance for his scoring opportunity.
Header from Cornett finds its way to a Tolton defender.
Cornett with the pressure.
Just beaten right there. Harper wins it. Gober's pass intercepted, and that will go out for a Dominic throw-in. Less than 20 minutes to go. We just hit the 18-minute mark. And now we got a nice breeze going, Allie. It's getting a little cooler as night falls. Hopefully we can finish out this game before the weather gets too bad. There's lots of cloud cover. As this ball is taken down the left-hand side of the box, crossed in. Petruso can't get enough on it. Rule the corner.
See if the Crusaders can make something out of this corner kick right here. They haven't had many, they've had many scoring opportunities, but not quite great executions as we saw in the first half. And this is just one of those chances again.
Short corner. Gober tries to whip it in. Good block right there.
Nail in the face. Nail in the face and Father Tolton.
Lafata gets into a scrappy tackle right there. Tolton's trying to take this free kick quickly.
Two Father Tolton runners on that. Push Schultz down.
Great job by Schultz. Just throwing his body out there to stop that counterattack. Honestly, great decision to take that free kick quickly by Father Tolton. They caught the Crusader defense off guard for one of the first times this game. Luckily, Schultz was able to make up the ground and put that tackle in. Crusader throwing. And Allie, with almost 15 minutes left, you feel like if the Crusaders just keep a hold of possession, this game is done and dusted.
Yes. I definitely think that Father Tolton has done a better job, though, this half of just getting those chances. Like right now, as they're taking it upfield. We didn't see much of this at all in the first half.
And right there, stolen away. Crusaders on the counter. Played in through to Johnny Petruso. What can he do? Takes his defender on one-on-one. Great move right there. Frees up some space. Good clearance.
Gober with the header.
Lafata.
Up to Stabell.
Finds Cornett. Back to Stabell. Stabell cuts inside. Looks for the shot.
Ooh.
The rebound.
Oh!
Great finish right there.
That could have been that was slippery hands right there with the goalie. He had it in his hands, came right back out, and Crusaders were able to finish it and put it right into the goal for the 4th goal, 4-0.
And that was Nate Gruey you saw on the rebound. The Crusaders won't celebrate that one too much. They know this game is over. And anything that Father Tolton does from here on out, I think will just be consolation. Great job from the Crusaders to seal the deal there with that goal. Just a quick little free kick right there for Father Tolton. Cornett pushed him on that challenge.
Great cross by Father Tolton.
But an even better interception by Hartenbach. Tolton throw. Myers heads it out. Megged him right there. One of the first times Hartenbach has been beaten today.
Crusader
Harper wins it. And now they've got options. Johnny in possession. Takes a touch around the defender. Look at that speed.
Little physical.
Just loses the ball right there. Allie, we
Physical
haven't
play,
mentioned it
yeah.
yet, but every single time that Johnny Petruso gets the ball, I hear dozens of fans down below screaming his name, cheering him
And when
on.
he was announced first, just at the start of the game, the cheers.
The applause was phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was great. And it's so wonderful to see, just how accepting the community is and supportive of this new freshman who has played phenomenal so far this season. Really, all of our freshmen on our varsity team have really put in some great work so far, and I can't wait to see what they do. Stabell muscles off the attacker and sends this one down to Cornett, who just can't keep it in. Yeah, really inspirational right there. Johnny Petruso.
It is. It really is crazy. You hear it from the sidelines and the bleachers, even when he just has a chance. Poor touch by Father Tolton before Crusader throw in.
Really, really bright future for all of our underclassmen on this squad.
Yeah. Only 13 minutes left on the clock. Crusaders still leading 4-0.
A little bit of a push right there from number 13 on Father Tolton. Harper will take the free kick quickly, a little too quickly, it seems. As that one just gets past Harper.
A little mistouch there. Easy pass from Bell to Harper, but just a little miscommunication.
Stabell might be giving him some smack for that after the game. All lighthearted right now as they're up 4-0, but you have to just sit back and laugh at that one.
Back to Lafada and to Gober.
Schultz passes to Lafada. Over to Harper. Lafada. Over the top, but too much on it. Goal kick. Father Tolton.
Looks like a Crusader substitution for Evan Cornett. And bringing in number
Michael Holiday,
14.
Number 14. Cornett did get to see a little bit of the pitch today. Got some touches on the ball. Always great to see him out there. Sporting that number 22, as always.
Lafada over the top.
Looking for a cross. Blocked by Father Tolton. Lafada with the touch. Cleared. Harper.
Touchback by Petruso.
Holiday looking for a shot. Took a great deflection right there off the defender. Almost caught. Steph is off guard. Once the ball gets slippery like that, a deflection can be lethal to a keeper. The ball looks like it's going one way, and then in a split second, it changes direction. Great reaction time right there from Steffes. Switch field. Holiday with a great interception. Has Petruso. Plays him through. Petruso.
Oh!
Looks like it's going to be offsides. Anyway, sideline ref holds out that flag. And that's going to be
Petruso taking a tumble there. That one looked like it hurt.
Not afraid to go at it one-on-one against the keeper. Petruso, thinking he was onside, really put 110% effort into that opportunity, as he should.
Poor touch by Crusaders up into Father Tolton. Quickly, again, Crusader possession up to Harper.
Steffes is just going to come out and pick that one up, easy as you like. No problem for number 99.
Just under 10 minutes in the second half, 4-0 Crusaders.
Harper with just too heavy of a touch right there. Bounced off his knee off the goal kick. Gober finds the open man, and the Crusaders are in. Takes a touch past the defender. Tried to do a little too much with it right there.
That was number 17, Aiden Wanya.
He is back in the game, folks. Coming off that goal that he had in the first half. Myers going up for the, almost said header. Just took the simple touch. Looks like that's going to be a handball on Gober.
Free kick, Father Tolton, right into goalkeeper Aiden Mylenbush's hands.
Now over to Wanya.
Wanya taking the space into center field.
This touch by Gober, but Schultz is able to cover for him. Stabell taking it down the sideline. Out of bounds. And you know, Allie, I didn't really know if Coach Keller was going to make too many substitutions going into this second half, try to get some new players out there, but I think the mindset right now is just to see, you know, what form are his starters in. Stabell takes the ball right there and whips it in, back post.
Oh!
Whiffed on that one. Almost a clear chance at goal. That would have been special.
That was an amazing cross by Stabell.
And a phenomenal interception as well to give him the opportunity to cross.
Just poor execution at the end.
Like I was saying, Allie, you know, I think Coach Keller's mindset right now is he's just trying to get a good, you know, idea, you know,
of how each players play together. And
yep. It's still early in the season, you know, there's a lot of unknowns, so that's going to be important going down the stretch to know which guys can he count on in the most crucial moments. Lafada, great interception. Plays that one into Petruso. Back to Lafada. Bounces out to Myers. Lafada takes a tumble as Tolton will take it back. Myers puts a stop to it.
Schultz with the ball, taking his time.
Good ball by Hartenbach. Petruso tried to play that one to the corner. Just a little too strong. Just a little over 5 minutes to go here.
Crusaders still in the lead 4-0 against Father Tolton.
Great footwork over there by Stabell, who is now taking a more
Switch sides.
offensive role. We do hear a little bit of thunder in the background, but don't think that'll matter too much as we now have under 5 minutes to go.
Schulze taking it up center field, taking a space up to Harper.
Schultz is getting on the attack. He wants some action. And now he's just going to track on back to defend. Jacob Kinkel is now seeing some action as well. Number 23, he's going to take Stabell's place in that right back position so that Stabell can get a little bit of action on that left wing.
Holiday with possession and up to number 16. Back to Harper.
Harper looking for an opening. Keeps possession. Tries to cross it. Ball is bouncing all around the box. That's going to be a Crusader corner.
Taken by Drew Myers.
In swinging corner. The delivery. Great goal line clearance.
Woo!
But it finds the foot of Stabell.
What a play.
Phenomenal volley right into the top corner. Almost had a goal just moments before. The Crusaders were nearly denied by a phenomenal goal line clearance. Unfortunately, it was out of the frying pan and into the fire.
And you see the senior videos up there when they get a goal.
Those are
Stabell's is
incredible.
pretty funny.
Props to Tori Larner.
Yeah, for editing all of those.
She did a phenomenal job. I know she was really working on getting those
Done, finished for tonight.
Little videos to go along with the goal scorers for this varsity team. It's not easy to put that together, and with her deadlines, it's phenomenal the work that she does. Holiday to Harper.
But overall, great goal by Stabell. Right into the foot.
Cross. Good clearance. Holiday. Out of bounds. And we will have another corner delivered by Myers. What will be the outcome of this one, Allie? We will find out in a few moments.
I mean, last time it ended with an amazing goal by Stabell, leading Crusaders 5-0 to the Father Tolton Trailblazers. Stabell in the same spot as he was last time. See if Tolton's defense can fire it up and get it out before anything from the Crusaders.
Cross.
Right over the heads of pretty much all the players.
Unlucky. Stabell tracks it down. Looking to make a difference. Great touch past the defender. Looks for the cross. Whips it in. That one's going to go behind the goal.
With just over 2 minutes left on the clock, not much more Father Tolton can do with a 5-0 lead by the St. Dominic Crusaders.
Definitely not. I think we can go ahead and call this one a win for the St. Dominic Crusaders, Allie.
Yes.
Great performances all around, especially by the starters who have put in the minutes tonight.
And luckily with no lightning so far to delay any game 30 minutes.
Harper chests it down. Petruso muscled off the ball right there. Holiday wins it back. Petruso tries to play that one into Harper. Unsuccessful.
Stabell picks it up.
Martinbach. The cross blocked. Martinbach again as more thunder rolls in. Gober with a poor pass. Holiday makes up for it. Through ball in. Stabell!
Oh.
Great save right there from Alex Steffes. Stabell was looking for that brace and he almost got it. He wants that goal now just to pad the stats a little bit.
Stabell and Holiday doing an outstanding job in the second half. Really seeing their pressure and their eagerness and their execution on those plays.
Well, and Stabell is also showing his incredible versatility.
Yeah,
not
offense.
only playing right back from the majority of the game,
Yeah.
but look at him right now. Phenomenal pass to his teammate, Drew Harper. He's
Only
playing left wing right now.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
10 seconds left on the clock.
The cross, punched out. Mafata.
Last chance from the Crusaders.
3, 2, and 1. That will do it, folks. Full-time whistle sounds as the Crusaders come away with a 5-0 W.
What
over
an
the Father
amazing
Tolton
game.
Trailblazers.
Yes, what an amazing, incredible game that the Crusaders performed tonight against Father Tolton. They really showed, I mean, their possession was just insane. They took over the possession for the entirety of the game. Really didn't let they were unstoppable and didn't really let Father Tolton at all have a chance, except for the second half. They did. Father Tolton, the Trailblazers, stepped it up a bit, like I said, for most of the second half, for a little bit better of a game to watch.
And, you know, with that possession that you talked about, Allie, I mean, that just brings goals.
Yes.
And the Crusaders, Harper, Schwering, Wania, Gruey, and Stabell all getting on the scoreboard tonight. They were hungry, and
Yes.
they showed it out there on the pitch.
Yeah, and just knowing that all of those people, like, those 5 goals, 5-0, and it's a high-scoring game for the Crusaders. Very versatile, and all of the people that got chances to play. Like you said, people were being moved around all over the field, just having chances and opportunities. And even Schultz in the back coming up on some of those plays just to try to see some offense skills, even though he's an amazing defender. Really just shows the way that the season's going to go this year. Their growth and ability to learn with these new players this year is just, it's going to be exciting to watch, and I can't wait for it.
Definitely a promising start. The
Yes.
Crusaders now 2-0, delivering Father Tolton their first loss of the season. Tolton now 1-1. Not quite the same result as their 6-1 victory
Yes.
over O'Fallon Christian last time around. But when you come here on Crusader turf, you know, there's always that possibility, right? Well, folks, that's going to wrap up our broadcast for tonight. Thanks for joining us. Once again, I'm Max Williams.
And I'm Allison Herbert.
Signing off. We'll see you next time, folks.